Hello my beautiful badgers, Messi Coder back again with another asset store review. This time it is the Big Environment Pack Reforged from Philip Schmidt over on the Unity asset store, and it really is big. There's nearly 550 prefabs in this pack that are optimized, game ready colliders as well. That's right, there's colliders in this pack. When I say big, I mean big. It's got more trees than I've seen in pretty much any other environment pack on the asset store. I did review the old Big Environment Pack from Philip Schmidt a few years ago, which I wasn't happy with. This is not the same pack. I have to tell you, if you think this is the same pack with new textures, it is not. It is completely different. It looks stunning. The rocks are stunning. The nature, the trees, the buildings, this castle that you can just take all of the walls and the pieces apart and make your own castle you want. They've even got stone bricks that you've got to make them brick by brick. You can do. It's your choice. Oh, I'm not going to give any spoilers away other than it is stunning. Sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a moment. Here we are inside Unity playing about with the Big Environment Reforged from Philip Schmidt. Normally $75, but it's available 50% sale on the Unity asset store at the moment at just $37.50. You get 547 handcrafted, game ready, many with LODs, prefabs in this pack. It is huge. Elephant in the room. I reviewed the old pack many years ago. I was a grumpy badger. There were issues with it. They wasn't being worked on. It wasn't being fixed. And I wasn't very happy. It was actually, there was a lot of good art in that pack, but a lot of it I couldn't use at all because of those issues. Just made it unusable for me. And this pack, all of my problems have been addressed tenfold. I have to say more than that, 100-fold. It's a new pack, new art. It looks kind of like the old one in how it's laid out. You know, you've got the castle, you've got the bridges, you've got rocks, you've got trees, but my word, it's stunning. It really is. I have to say, honestly, hand on heart, it's one of the best looking packs I've seen on the asset store. It's really, look, it's built in. This is using the built-in render pipeline with the post-processing effects that Philip Schmidt's made on here. It's not using HDRP. It's not using URP. You'll be forgiven for thinking this is HDRP. That's how pretty this is. When this comes out in HDRP, which hopefully it will, imagine how stunning this is going to look. A lot of work has been put into the post-processing. Normally I wouldn't review if post-processing turned on, but because I've been reviewing a lot of HDRP stuff lately, I figured, you know what? HDRP comes with the post-processing turned on. Let's do the same with the built-in, and really you get so many different post-processing profiles in this pack. They've been tailored to whatever scenes you want. It's the amount of effort it's put in deserves to have them turned on. Let's just put it that way, as nature intended, because there's a lot of nature in this pack. This pack could be just a nature asset pack. Take out the buildings, take out the props, and this would be one of the best sellers just for trees, grass, bushes, plants. How many do you get? I haven't seen this amount of variation of nature in a pack. I don't think I can't even recall something that's got so many. Right? You get 6 different bushes. Right? The species of bushes. And they say like the 6 different types of species of bush, but there are 49 variations of the bush. That's a good bush. 59 different grass textures, but 6 grass meshes. 5 different flower species. 9 different variations of the flowers. 25 different plant species. 69 variations of those plants. 11 different trees. There's 11 different trees species in this pack. Okay, 11 of them. But you're looking over, that's more than 11, because there's 108 variations of those trees. And when we say variations of the trees, it's not just big tree, little tree. It's different shapes of the trees, different numbers of branches and shapes of the branches. They really do feel like different trees in a forest, grown naturally. And you know, this is a problem with a lot of packs that just have the same tree, just change the scale of it. You can see that it's the same tree. I'm not falling for that. it's the same tree. In this pack is 108 variations. It's insane the amount of variations of trees in this pack. And not only has he got good bushes and lots of trees, but he's got 37 different types of underbrush and 20 variations. I'm confused. Like, so the 20 variations of the 37. So there's 37 different types in 20 variations. It just beggars belief. 12 different terrain textures, 21 different types of rocks and stones, right? With optimized meshes, collision meshes. 108 variations of those rocks and stones. And that's the thing where people go, oh, you've just put mesh colliders on your rocks and stones. No, it's actually taken the effort to have optimized mesh colliders on there. So it's not just the same mesh collider meshes that you've got on the rocks, which is you see the more serious artists doing that on the asset store. Lazy ones just go, you know, I'm just going to stick a mesh collider on there. No, you're not going to stick a mesh collider on there with 55,000 vertices. Thank you very much. You get 6 different particle effects, and on the camera there's actually a pollen particle effect going on at the moment. It really adds that little. You can feel it. Oh, it makes you feel to come alive. It feels so good. There's 18 different buildings in this pack. They've again with optimized collision meshes, with lots. There's lots all over the place in this pack. So this is another thing I like, is that performance. Let's actually click on. I click over here. Performance is key. So if you're getting on average 100-130 FPS as you're playing about in here. I've got nothing done to optimize this scene whatsoever. It's just as is, just running around. 58 different props in this pack. And when I was mucking about and looking around this pack, I came across 65 different prefabs in the ruined folder, and that's like the ruined walls, ruined floors, and then they've got the moss and grass growing all over stuff. Oh, it's really nice, really nice. Not only do you get all of this lovely artwork, but you also get 12 atmospheric looped audio scenes in this pack. I have to tell you that I would buy this just for the fact of the nature alone. If you're not doing any medieval stuff, then I'm going to say on a 50% sale, if you're buying this just for the nature, you're getting a bargain on the 50% sale. If it was full price at the $75 just for the nature, then I'd be like, hang on, you know, that's a lot of money if you're not going to use a lot of the the buildings that you're getting all the props in there. You're going to pop into the other scenes just to see just how much. When I was talking about the props that you're getting in this pack, I was having to fast forward the scene, okay, because there was just so many. Imagine having to go through and view 547 prefabs by hand in this pack. You would go insane. I don't know how much time you'd have on your hands. So you've got this massive island scene, you've got a Caribbean example scene, a floating rock example scene, and the one with everything laid out. I'm gonna just get out of here at the moment. I'm gonna go out and turn off this. Look how many different animations he's got here. You can slow them down and speed them up. I'm gonna get out of here a second so we can just fly about by hand, because you know we wanna mush our face up against things, don't we? Let's go and fly. As we fly around, look at the Mage's Tower. My son saw this. He was like, "There's a princess in the tower." Actually, first he goes, "There's no window. How are they going to see out?" I'm like, "Keep looking." He went around and he went around. He went, "Oh, there's the princess," which I thought was very sweet. And look at the tiles up here. Really is beautiful pack. Somebody mentioned in the comments and the reviews that it's among the best rocks on the asset store, and I have to agree. The rocks, the stones are fantastic, and they perform so well. If we go down here into this little foggy area, let's fly through, flying around. Gonna get, hopefully, soon to, here it is, the graveyard. I'm going to switch over to the graveyard post-processing. Pause it a second and open up the camera. Go down here and I'm going to change this from daytime to the graveyard. Oh, spooky. Look, you got a gargoyle on there. Oh my word! How can you not love this? Iron. Look at those iron fences here. Look at that. Beautiful. I have been mushing my face up against things. Trust me when I say that it looks good. Good moss, good wood. This isn't the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. Like, it's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my word. If you think this is nice, keep on looking, because as we go around here, as we play about, look at the rooms. We're going to go around, drop down. These have got lods on. Even these have got lods on. Look at the moss. Oh my word, I love this pack. Beautiful. It is stunning. Oh, okay. Oh, we found something. I'll have to send that screenshot to him. Hold on a sec while I pause the video. Alright, I've just dropped that over to him. And in 3 seconds, that's probably going to get resolved. I wonder if I can drop through. Oh, drop through to hell. So yeah, on my word, it is a massive, massive, beautiful pack. It really is. So you think that's kind of stuff there. That's just the demo scene, just needing another object placed underneath it, you know, or a bit of the terrain. Okay, that's not an issue with the prefabs. That's like not like as I was saying in the previous one, where I was seeing seams or issues with the prefabs. That's just holes, you know, here that in the scene there's something missing to fill the hole in. You shouldn't be flipping a demo scene anyway. Sorry, I was talking to Reverse Interactive the other day. They're saying about, oh, your traffic lights are facing the wrong way round, and he goes, you shouldn't be using the demo scene in your game. You should be putting them in as you want yourself in your own game. I go, yes, that's very true. That is very true. And it's the same here. Let's pop over to the castle before we go into the other demo scenes, because we don't want to be flying around here for 2 hours before we pop into the other demo scenes, do we? Let's go over this way, because I need to show you this. People have been naughty. Chuck them in there. Put them in. Has he got a way to open it? How do they get them in? Doesn't have a door. Okay, it doesn't have a door on it. I don't know how you'd get them into it. Maybe there's a door on there. Let's pop over the bridge. Now, as I was playing about with the old version of this, I was around here, I was getting grumpy. Look at these chains. They're beautiful. Beautiful. Should we go mind your head? Oh my word. Hangman's noose. Got banners here flying around. Oh, it is. All of this here, these walls, let's pop over here. They're all modular pieces, even this bit here. So you can make your own castle however you want. Do not worry. You even got the curvy bits here for the corners. If you wanted to make your own building, you could use these wall pieces to make your own buildings, but you don't have modular, you know, door frames and things like that. It is, you get this part here, which is like a bottom. You get these parts, which are the top parts. You get the roofs that you could have. So you could kind of like, you know, make your own, but don't worry, they're already pre-made, and that's what I like about this pack, is that we've got other packs for the modular stuff, and I'm actually getting a bit lazy, and I like the fact that it's been pre-made for me. If I go inside, boom, you would notice lovely props, beautiful wood, really is good wood. You've got a little painting there on the wall as well. A little painting. These, I had 2 bits of feedback. I had quite a bit of feedback that I sent over to Philip Schmidt. These open up. Okay, it's got the pivot on there. It opens up. We can get rid of the coins as well. That's a fantastic touch. I love that. This was the first time I've ever seen that the actual the barrel metal frame of it is separate to the barrel. Normally, it would all be like this one, where it's all one piece, you see? But this, it's awesome that it's actually separated. Got the, see, look, the stand is separate. Barrel itself is separate. I've not seen that before. It is brilliant. Really is. We'll just pop upstairs a second because I want to show you. The other bit of feedback I gave was I would love if these drawers open. Currently they don't. And he was like, yeah, great idea. I'll add that. Oh, that was lovely. That's lovely. Because that's what you want in a game, isn't it? You want to be able to open up the drawers. Oh, also the beds, right? Check the bed out. If we go over to the bed, the actual frame and the mattress is separately. So that is fantastic too. You'll notice here that the structure of how the LODs are, everything's named easy, okay? Easy to follow. Let's put that back on here. See the cloth here, the different LODs of this cloth. Here's the wood, different LODs of that. Other people would stick it in a folder and be like, normally be like, yeah, stick it in a folder. But as you're making a game, it's actually easier to find it with flat. I was having the same conversation with Reversed Interactive on his assets. And whereas Philip Schmidt has actually put his prefabs and his meshes into folders, but then inside in those folders, he's got them as a flat level, especially here on the prefabs themselves. That makes it really easy to. So you go, okay, I want to find all of the iron, or I want to find all of the ruins, and you go into the prefabs for the ruins, and there's all of the prefabs for the ruins. That's great. I love that. And when you get to the actual prefab itself, it's all flat and easy to structure. It's very pretty. It's a great pack. It really is. It's very, look, you get axe. Let me ask you a question. You've got the leather hides. Some of them are like hanging up on the walls as well. You've got shields. But why is that shield looking squished? Is that round shield squished on purpose to make it look like it's an oval to try and trick us? And here, a fireplace. Stunning. Really is. With the particle effects of the fire just flicking off. It's one of my favourite medieval packs. It's one of my favourite nature packs actually at the moment. It's stunning. It really is a beautiful pack. My son saw it, he goes, we can make a game with this where your knights fighting each other. I was like, yes, we could, son. We're not going to because daddy's lazy, but we could. I'd love to have had this in the castle face-off. That would have been awesome. Actually, you know what? Are those windows shutters separate? Yes, they are. Static at the moment, but they're separate, so we can actually open those. Lovely jubbly. Lovely. And here's the tiles as well. You've got, if we go over to the chapel, we've got the bell tower there. There's no furniture put inside this example chapel, so that's a bit shame. We would like to have, lay out the tables and things. But, you get the props, so you do it yourself. When additional ones made specifically for that. That would have been a nice touch also. Having the crosses and things on there. A ladder, climb up here. I'm going to have to throw in and make something with this, aren't I? I've got so many castles now. So many different medieval packs. And knights and things. We really need to make something. I've been saying that for years. I just never had the time. Right. Let's pop into the other demo scenes before we go to bed. Because we need to. That demo scene itself is huge. You pretty much see everything you want in this massive demo scene. But let's go over to the floating rock. Because there are some other things I want to show you in here. Let's click play. See what happens. Is it going to take us on an animation? Actually, you know what? Probably was, but I might have turned off. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I was wondering, why would you have all of those with the undergrowths all dangling down like that? Why would you need all that? Are you having these overhangs? You could have it in your valley or something. That would work really well. Look at this. It's beautiful. It makes you think it's just HDRP. No, it's not HDRP. It's built in, but with a post-processing done really well and everything looking stunning. Really is pretty. So pretty. Oh, look at that wood. Oh, found one thing there. Unity trees. So there we go. I have everything. I found one thing finally. I'm going to say though, out of hundreds of trees, 108 to be precise, there's not many that have got an issue like that. But unless you're going to be climbing up that tree, and this is an inherent problem with how branches and trees are done with Unity, that you can't really escape it, to be honest. There you go. Found one. I found one out of 108. I managed to find one example of a floating branch, a large one. So there, it's. Oh my word, they are beautiful, beautiful though. All right, mushrooms and mushrooms. Pop into another demo scene. Let's go to the tropical beach. See, I've been looking at all the rocks, trying to find seams in the rocks. That's the ones that you start. Oh look, missing animations here. Good. Don't worry, we'll do this by hand. We'll animate ourselves. So yeah, the main ones that I had problems with were seams on the rocks, on the walls, and the walls and the rocks and the walls. Issues with the meshes. Nothing like that here. Everything is looking. I'm going to say the word. A lot of this stuff's looking perfect. Really is. And it's not like some of the other assets I played about with that look really great, but you can't use them in the game because they're just so high poly with no LODs on them. There's actually optimized meshes on these. There's LODs on them. So yeah, it's actually game ready. There's not much I have to do to throw this in. I would still use GPU instancer, don't get me wrong. And the thing about GPU instancer, if you're using LODs and GPU instancer, you have to have the LODs separated. Okay, so you prefab out your LODs. So you make all of the LODs as prefabs, and then you make your LOD system that way. So it's when you're using the GPU instancer, then you're having multiple versions of the meshes rather than just one version of the mesh. It's a bit of a weird one, but it works better that way. Oh my word, it's a beautiful, beautiful. I'm not sure how this is Caribbean. Okay, apart from this plant here to make it look Caribbean in style, and you're on the beach. But apparently, this is the tropical beach scene. I wouldn't really say it's Caribbean. I would say it's just a beach scene with some rocks. You could be in south of France or something here, couldn't you? Oh, look at this rock! Oh my word! This is just as a rock pack. It's beautiful. I have to say, I feel bad about being so mean about the other one. You know, that was my honest opinion of how I felt at the time, and this is like completely different. This is night and day. Oh my word, stunning. I've waffled on to a half an hour playing about with this pack because this is an unboxing of sorts. Okay, I've been playing about with this for a while. This is about that, you know, about the 20th version I've recorded this video, and every time I find something new in this pack. Really, it is true. We could sit here and like watch this animation go by, but we would fall asleep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the animation on here, okay, and I'm going to click play because there aren't other versions of this. Oh, hang on. I need to enable the fly, extendo fly cam, activate. So if you were going to just go and fly through here, right, I'm going to actually pause it, increase the speed of extendo fly cam. So fast move factor 10. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about before. Why do you need so many of these different versions of those? But they are different versions. Look at the flowers. Stunning flowers. Really are beautiful. I'm now on 10 speed, okay? Blitzing through. We're just blitzing through all the different variations of those ones. More plants, more plants, more plants, variations of these ones, more flowers down here, all the red ones. Look at those. You can almost smell them. Beautiful. Oh my word. Okay, keep on going. Whee! Fly through all of these. It'll take you about half an hour to get through them all. Not kidding. If you hadn't speed this up, it will take you about half an hour to fly through this scene. This is what I'm talking about. It's not just like one or two plant trees, or they're making taller and smaller. No, they're actually different shapes. There's different shapes to them, different sizes to them, different numbers of the branches to them. The moss on them as well. Oh, it's beautiful. One thing though, if we click on this, let's go over to where the camera is. So you see there's a little badger here. Extend the mesh here. So we've got the albedos, the speculars, but we don't have here like a slider to change the amount of moss on them. Okay, you've got the detail mask, right? But we haven't got like a slider, a separate one of like make it snowy or make it mossy and all that kind of stuff. So that's the only thing I would say on this pack, that it could, when it goes to maybe the HDRP version, there's nothing special on these that means it won't import into HDRP, because they're just standard shaders. But in saying that, if they were custom shaders, then I would also be really happy. So I could just tweak about these settings in the shader. As shader graph and shader programming and people become more and more shader savvy and knowledgeable, then these kind of features become more and more important and useful to have in. Different types of mushrooms. Oh, beautiful. Really is a stunning pack. Stunning. Here's the ivy that's growing on things. If we go through the areas on the rocks, so I'm telling you, there's too many things in this pack to play about with. I'm going to sit here and just fly around for hours. So what would I give this now? Because I scored the last one. What would I give this pack out of 5? For the fact that the shaders can't, the materials can't be customized from the shader. Okay. From the fact that materials can't be customized on the shader stops me giving this a messy maximum 5. Now the messy maximum 5 is like the equivalent of it's perfect and there is no fault whatsoever. You know, it's like perfect beyond belief. That's a 5. So it's close. It's a 4.5. I'm going to say it's a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 bonfires out of 5. That's what this asset is getting. It really is stunning. And it's a massive collection as well. Like, look, and the things I've requested, like, you know, variations of the bed, the drawers to be opened, they're getting added. They're getting included, which is just going to make this even better and even better and even better. And this cage here, to have a door on this cage that can open up to put people in it. Things like that. Like you get these big stone heads. Colliders on the proper optimized colliders on these fences. I didn't even realize there's a massive hand. I didn't even realize there's a massive hand in this pack. Oh my word. Oh my word. And there's a block here. There's the different bridges. Wall pieces. Those are separated there as well. I can take those top bits off. The gatehouse. The ready-made houses. The towers. Ruins. I didn't even see this one earlier. Oh, it is nice. You could use this on a Roman. This would work well in a Roman scene. Ancient Rome. I would mix this in with the Roman assets on the asset store, like from Quantum Theory. I love I was mentioning you can make your own like walls out of bricks, because here's all the concrete slabs or the stone slabs to make your own concrete. No, stone slabs to make your own buildings. If you wanted to go this route, different floor pieces of the ruined floor pieces. Oh my word, we're still going. We're still going. And you know what? We haven't shown you. I'm going to leave it on. Oh my word. Here's the gargoyles. These are the graveyards. Look at that. Oh my. It is. I mean, people are bored of me saying how beautiful it is. And we've gone on to 40 minutes now of me just spluttering my words at how pretty this pack is. But it really is. It's a beautiful pack. And I want to show you. Something before we say goodbye. I'm gonna put the camera over. There's got to be an opening. I can't just stick my head in. Where do you reckon the opening is? It's got to be around here somewhere, isn't it? Maybe I just stick my head in the ground. Maybe I should just. Here we go. If I put the camera. Where's the camera? Here you are. A line review. Click play. Love, see, there's the Apollo just dancing about. Oh, actually, before we do, let's pause it. Because they've made all of these custom post-processing effects, we can't say goodbye without showing off the cave one. Here we are. We're in the cave. It's a cave. That's right. You even get a cave in this pack. Don't get any stalagmites and stalactites. That's also what this needs. Oh, I'm going to ping him. Stalagmite, stalactite, stalagmite, stalactite. You know, here's the water. Oh, look at that, children. Look at that. Oh, it's currently on a 50% sale on the Unity Asset Store. Pick it up while you can. If you do like these videos, you want to see more, click on that big, juicy red subscribe button down below. Tell all of your friends, random people on the street, that Messi is actually in love.
Yeah.
What was that?
Ooh. That's even cooler.
Is it?
A lot cooler. So that might be a baddie's castle, couldn't it? When you're playing, couldn't it?
Or Goody's castle.
Yeah, good old baddie's castle.
What do you think? Hang on, go back. What do you think of that?
Good. You can make Tickins into a baddie's castle. It looks more like a crooked place, doesn't it? Instead of a lighted up, like, nice place.
Oh, because the light's dark, it makes it look crooked.
Yeah, all the vines and everything down the place. I think you need to make the places a lot lighter, and then instead of less dark, you know, places, everything's like crooked in the world. Like, you need to make it a lighter, like a colour in the world, don't you? That's a lot better.
Right, so how much would you give this out of 10 now?
I think actually a 9. Daddy just has a 9 now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got good rocks, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a bridge. Oh, look at this.
Drawbridge! Instead of just bridge, a drawbridge. A drawbridge. Oh, wait. Let's see what's inside of the well. Face downwards. No. It's just a...
Go back.
Daddy, could you...
Go back.
Daddy, could you see... Daddy, could you turn upwards? I want to see the world.
There you go.
No, not that way. I mean, like, straight forward. Oh my gosh, I can see the world. You can see everything, can't you?
Yeah. You're not supposed to be under the ground. Get out of the ground.
But I can see everything. I'm like, God, I'm like watching all over you and going, what shall I do now? Watching all over the place.
If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.